Oh God. One of them dogs got their toy stuck up underneath the couch and he's barking at Dad. Timmy got his bug back. Timmy got his bug. That's all. He just wanted his chew toy. He got it stuck up underneath the couch. That's funny shit. Alright. Okay, we're still working on our Romulan. Still working on our crew. Still pimping the new ship. Okay, so level 27. Choose rewards. What the hell? Let's go with. Hold on a minute. I gotta see something here. Go back. Exit. Hold on. Just hold on 1 second. Let me see what I got already. Science, tactical, engineering, So I got 2 science officers, 1 engineering, and 2 tactical. So, let's go ahead and do this. Choose a word. Let's go with another, not science. Let's go with the Romulan engineering. Yeah, let's go with another engineer. Me not now. You piece of shit. You can't have it now. You gotta level up. Alright, I guess we gotta continue our game. Mission journal. Tradecraft. Let's go with. So I need to go down to Tradecraft, clear primary, make primary, and it should pop up. Mission, navigations, map area. What the hell is Tradecraft? Okay, where's it saying to go? For Tradecraft mission. Tradecraft, that says supplementer ton analyze the Talshar files in your ship's ready room. Okay. So here's what I need to do. Visit the bridge. Okay, let's access library files.
rice in here, or do we just have 2 bags left?
Just 2 bags. I suggest some minute rice, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, minute rice, and then just kind of cook some minute rice, and then just put that with it. You know.
Yeah, I might just 2 bags of rice all we got.
If you cook that in the skillet and you throw that steamed rice in there, it should work fine. Just add to it the flavor. There's still, hey, what's up there, Robert? The flavor will still work with the fried rice. Just a little bit of steamed rice with it, fried in the pan with the fried rice. Should work. Weapon discrepancy. Hey, that's great. I'm doing good. The family here is doing good. The puppies are doing good. The cat's doing good. Everybody's good here, Robert. Everybody's good. Change the discrepancy. Health and well-being, continue. Discrepancy. Change the logs.
some towels away over here?
Easy, Dad.
The clean towels and sell it dryer.
Check the basket. The Klingon Bird of Prey Covert class is the starship I'm getting, and Theta class Raider, both excellent. Nice! Nice, Robert. That's freaking awesome, man. Yeah, those are some good ships. Those are some really good ones. Salt log, okay. Check mining cooperative roster. Low tricks. Check. Examine that. Check the roster. Turn to file selection. File.
Captain, we're getting two different stories here. One from Charva, and one from these documents. Analysis of the files shows that either Charva is trying deliberately to mislead us, or that she's being misled herself. Since she seems to firmly believe what she's telling us,
this is definitely a chill place.
I'm completely comfortable disregarding her information out of hand.
My channel here, yeah,
speak to Commander
definitely chill.
On Drozana Station. She has
I freaking
contacts
love
in the
this game. I
intelligence
love
community that we
everything
don't.
about it.
She should be able to either confirm or deny our findings.
That's why I want to share it with other people. I want to be able to share this and my love for this game. That's what I'm trying to do here. Because I know there's other people out there that like this game or they love this game. I do. This game's awesome. There's a lot to it. Okay, so case officer, go to Drozana Station. Oh God, I gotta go to Drozana Station now. I gotta freaking go to Drozana Station now. Jeez, man. Okay, let's go ahead and let's leave the bridge. Let's leave the bridge. Oh my God. Welcome to Drozana Station. Goddamn Ferengis. Alright. Now we gotta go to Drozana Station, which is just right there. It's like, yeah, it's right there. I'm not too far from it. It's like right there. Welcome to Drozana Station. And then there's a lot of weird shit going on over there. There's like some weird aliens that kind of phase in and out of space-time. Shit's really weird. Shit is weird. What's funny is the Ferengis know. You know what? I don't think I'm going to be getting a PlayStation 5. As long as PlayStation, as long as the PlayStation 4 is going to continue to have a crossplay like they have on. They have crossplay on World of Tanks. If I understand correctly, they also have crossplay on this game here too. So PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, they have a crossplay on here too, where if you're on here with somebody who has a PlayStation 5, you can still play the game with them. So there is crossover. Hell, there's crossover games with Xbox and Sony PlayStation consoles. So there's no reason, as long as I'm not getting a 5. I'm not going to waste all that money on getting a 5 when I could wait I can wait a few more years. The next 2-3 years, and it'll be fucking dirt cheap. The 5 will have been out for a few years. I never bought. If I get a 5 console, it's going to be probably 3 or 4 years down the road. Why? Because the price, it'll have been out for that long, and I guarantee the price will have gone down drastically. But right now, today's economic environment, I mean, there's no way I'm going to waste money on that shit. It's not that I don't like the 5, Robert. I think that the 5 is a really great console. Excellent. Then I will get a PS4. Yeah, get a PS4, man. They're not. If you get yourself a PS4, it seems like I'm getting closer to that freaking. Okay, there we go. That's what I thought. The fuck, I was getting closer to the station. If you get a 4, then you won't have to worry about getting a 5 for a few years down the road, man. It's just right now it's crazy. The freaking inflation in this country is insane, bro. Just financially, people like myself, my family, we can't afford to be wasting a lot of frivolous money on stuff like consoles, brand new consoles that have been put out. You gotta yeah. World of Tanks is another fun game to play too. Actually, first time I played World of Tanks was on PC. It was on the computer. It was the computer version of it. First time I ever played that game. I liked it. It was a lot of fun. And then I was still a really big console video game player back then, in those days. And I just, as soon as they dropped World of Tanks on PS4, I was so freaking psyched. I freaking loved it. I really enjoyed playing World of Tanks on the PlayStation 4. But yeah, today's economic, the way things are here in the States, it's like there's no way there's no way I could even afford to. I mean, if I had my own, if I had my own monetized, if I had a monetized channel on here and I could have like advertisements and I had sponsors and shit like that on here, and I had my own channel, and I had like it'd make it more worthwhile to do something like that for myself. If I had like a camera to hook up to my PlayStation 4, where I could set it up on my TV, and you guys could actually see me here, and while I'm doing my shit, while I'm doing my live streams, but. Leopard 2, yeah, the Leopard 2 is a really nice freaking tank. Most of my tanks are premium, Robert. I got a lot of premium tanks. Most, if not all, of my tanks are premium. For instance, I got the Stockade. I had the Freedom, but I traded it for there was an opportunity to trade it for another tank that I was wanting. I got the Absolution. I got the Hammer. I've got the Citadel. I've got the King Tiger. I've got these are tanks that I've got that are I got the Snake Bite, which is a light tank, or is it a medium? I think I don't know if it's a medium or light tank, but it's a light tank, but it's a really nice tank, the Snake Bite. But yeah, I got two World War II Cold War. I've got two Cold War tanks now that are premium. So now I can run Cold War. There's two on that game. You have Cold War, then you have World War II era tanks. So you got two different maps that you can run.
Welcome to Josana. You're cleared for docking. We have everything you need for shore leave. And a few things that you didn't even know you wanted. Shopping, drinking, dining, entertainment. You'll find it all here. And don't forget the 77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for it.
I'll charge you for it. Love the Panther J. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, it really is. As long as you know how to run that tank. If you're on World of Tanks and you're running certain tanks on there, if you don't know jack shit about frickin' arties, it's artillery, then you don't need to be running fucking artillery tanks. Because there's just some tanks that you can get really good at running. Light tanks, mediums, heavies. Oh, man. Nervous Ferengi. Oh.
Can't you see I'm busy losing all my latinum? Can't you see I'm busy losing?
Fuck, where am I supposed to go? Aha.
Was there something you needed?
I was ordered to report here by Sub-Commander Nadal.
Tal Shiar files. I'm sure there's a good story behind how you came into possession of these. Let's see what you have. What sort of information do you need? Personally, I'd regard anything given to you by a Tal Shiar operative with suspicion. They are masters of misinformation and misdirection.
Misinformation and misdirection. Sounds like Washington, D.C. Sounds like everybody in fucking Washington, D.C., White House staff, anybody who's a higher up right now in Washington, sounds like any of those people.
We can do that. Show me what you have and what parts of them are troubling you. I've seen some interesting works of fiction, but nothing that compares to this. Deton and Lortrix working together on a Riemann mining colony? I don't think so. Can you see Deton in a dilithium mine? And Lortrix was storing weapons for Deton? Why? There have to be better places we can stash supplies than in an enemy colony. A section of Deton working with Starfleet to target colonies for terrorist
No, I'm not a
attacks.
Biden fan.
Neither Deton or the Federation would
That
do
guy
such a
don't,
thing.
he don't even have two brain cells to
Sections
rub
of the
together.
file have been altered. It's probably
Come on, man. He's got half a
bad
brain,
spy
literally.
story.
Come on. Biden's only got half a brain. I mean, come on, man. You gotta admit that shit's funny. I hope I didn't lose you as a I hope I'm not gonna just leave. No, I'm not a huge fan of Biden. No. No, absolutely not. I want somebody in the White House that has half a brain. At least. I'm sorry, that was just too funny. No. I'm a conservative, my friend. I'm the truest sense of conservative. Someone the other day said something actually really important, really crucial. They said that somebody I like to watch all the time, Matt Walsh. Yes. But Matt Walsh, he said something the other day. He goes, one thing that conservatives need to start doing is looking in the mirror, looking at ourselves and asking ourselves, what is it we are trying to conserve? There's a lot we're trying to conserve. We're trying to make sure that it doesn't get lost in all the craziness. Okay, it didn't make sense to me either.
According to my records, Deton
Can
was
you
in
cross-reference
contact with
these
Starfleet,
files
and he was
with
talking to
other
them about which colonies needed
intelligence data
agricultural
and
land.
gain some
And there were
context?
weapons on Chaltok, as you well know. But not only were they making weapons for the Hirogen, Deton was talking to the Federation about colonies near our borders. It wasn't to target them for attack. It was to discern which ones had the greatest need for agricultural assistance. A lot of the newer colonies are having a rough time trying to establish themselves. Deton believes that the more prosperous colonies have a responsibility to help support others. That's why he was talking to the
Oil
Federation.
and
He was asking if they would be willing
lots
to
of
assist
it.
as well. Unfortunately,
You know what?
once
Yeah.
the rumor of terrorist attacks entered the mix, the Federation Council broke off aid talks.
Okay, when it comes to oil, when it comes to fossil fuels, when it comes to any kind of energy independency in this country that we had under Trump, don't misunderstand me. Understand, I liked a lot of what Trump did, but there was as far as getting our country energy independent from all the other countries around the world, making it to where we were independent. We didn't have to rely on anybody else's fucking oil around the world. We could just we had our own resources right here that we could tap into. That's the one thing that Trump did that he got my approval on all the way. Well, there are a lot of oil contracts, a lot of places where these oil companies want to drill for oil to tap into our natural resources right here in the United States. But the federal government, people like the fucking Biden administration and the federal government have put a stopgap on the frickin' oil companies drilling anywhere in the country now. They just threw up a lot of red tape. There's just so much red tape now that it's almost impossible for anybody to get a license to drill anywhere in our country now. So, if I'm really hoping that Ron. Okay, there's a gentleman that's the governor of Florida. I don't know if you've heard of him. His name's Ron DeSantis. That man there needs to be the next president of the United States. Okay, Robert, tell your friends, tell all the people that you talk to about this stuff. Ron DeSantis needs to be the next president of the United States. Not Trump. We don't need another fucking... God damn it, we don't need another 4 years of some senile old man. Trump's going to be fucking, what, 70, 80 by the time he gets into office and runs for another 4 years? We don't need another old crusty ass in there. We need Ron DeSantis in there because Ron DeSantis is young. For one, he's young. He's a young guy still. Two, have you seen how well he's been governing his own fucking state? Have you seen how well that Florida has been? Florida has been flourishing, even through the pandemic. The whole COVID-19, the whole COVID bullshit scare, as I'm going to call it, COVID bullshit scare. Okay, even through that, Ron DeSantis kept his state open and kept it going, and it flourished. It flourished. The small businesses there. It's not that he wouldn't be capable. It's just we don't need to roll our dice on having another old guy in there to. Okay, let's continue on that.
I'm not surprised that Lordtrix was aiming weapons at our targets.
I'm sorry, Robert. I'm just trying to get this. It's been a while since I played this. I just kind of.
Tal has a way of getting into everything, and we know that they were monitoring that colony. Tal operative could have manipulated Lordtrix.
Just 1 second, bud.
Some of the weapons at Romulan Republic targets. If they were fired, then we'd lose big, and a neutral colony would be blamed for the attack. Also, I think it was a coincidence that Deton and Lordtrix were acquainted. Lordtrix once worked for the Riemann Mine.
Okay, what do you make of all these changes?
Tal Shiar are conducting quite an effective smear campaign against Deton and our movement. It's our responsibility to see through their deceptions.
Okay. All right.
We can do that. Show me what you have and what parts of them are trouble.
Okay, so pretty much. Oh, let me see here.
Was there something you needed?
From Tal Shiar
files. We can do that. Show me.
Go back.
Was
Go
there
back
something
in.
you need? I've been reviewing your personnel files. You've had quite the interesting career, haven't you? Tell me about the time you've spent with Charva and what you learned about the Tal Shiar. If you're willing, we can use the information you learned from Charva, as well as intel we've gathered. And I've been informed through some covert channels that someone wants to talk to you. Next to the Dabo table, you will find a Ferengi looking around nervously. Approach him and say, watch the wheel. Think this wheel is rigged. If he responds with, only if it still has factory settings, you'll know you've found the right person. Good luck, and let me know if I can help.
Oh boy. Cloak and dagger shit. Just love it. Oh, Dabo.
Can't you see I'm busy losing all my latinum?
Oh, okay. We're here in Texas.
Oh, please.
Great state of Texas. I think this wheel is rigged.
Only if it still has factory settings. There is a package for you. Look behind the plant near the bar in the back of this room. Well, what are you waiting for? Go get it!
Wow, that's a really cool looking plant.
I am Kamen, a representative of Klingon intelligence. Our new alliance has opened up several opportunities for both our peoples. If you speak with my associate in the lounge area of Drozana Station, you will be patched directly through to me. I look forward to working with you.
Huh. Okay.
Was there something you needed? Tal Shiar files. I'm sure there's a good story behind how you... We can do that. Show me what you have and what parts of them are troubling you. Huh. I didn't realize that the Tal Shiar had transferred prisoners to the Kinkuthanza system penal colony. Probably because there isn't a penal colony in the Kink... Here's what I know.
Anymore.
Most Tal Shiar prisoners fall off the grid completely. We don't know where they're taken, or what's being done to them. Did Datan know about the plan to attack a Tal Shiar convoy? We can do that. I'm detecting several abnormalities in this file. It looks like portions of it have been altered. Here's what we know and can confirm from our files. Datan has been working with Colony, of course. And yes, we do spend a great deal of... I'm not saying that Datan is a complete innocent. None of us are. The political information will be used to sway decisions in our favor. The ship part and water reclamation...
Western Oklahoma? Yeah. I used to live in,
look at the intent.
I think it was Southwest Oklahoma.
He's trying to help
you know where, Altus, Oklahoma is? Blair? Like Altus, Blair, Lawton is in that area. Tom Steed Lake. Luger Lake. Quartz Mountain Resort. I used to work there.
We can do that. Show me what you have and what parts of them are troubling you. We're fighting for our independence.
Captain, Charva's convinced that these files are genuine.
Okay.
She wouldn't be pushing us this hard otherwise. We need to sit down and show her the discrepancies we've discovered, preferably in front of a Tal Shiar computer, so we can open her eyes to the truth. If we contact her and say we're ready to join the Tal Shiar, but we need to discuss these files first, maybe she'll take us somewhere where we can prove to her that she's been lied to. There's a subspace communications hub in the lounge on Drozana Station's observation level that we can use to contact Charva.
Okay. He can sit right here. He can sit right here.
I wasn't expecting to hear from you so soon. Are you ready to join the Tal Shiar?
I know where Enid, Oklahoma is, man. I know where that's at.
I take it that everything I provided checked out to your satisfaction.
Yeah, I've been to Enid. Me and my uncle's driven through there when we were trying to get to a good fishing hole. A lot of good fishing holes in Oklahoma. A lot of good places to catch some big catfish. Flatheads. Great big old flathead catfish.
That's a fair request.
Big ones.
The Tal Shiar maintains a clandestine network of satellites throughout the quadrant. There's a listening post that's part of this network in the Aja system. It's near your current position and off the trade routes, so we should be able to meet privately. It's also connected to the rest of the Tal Shiar network, so we can go over the data in detail. I'm glad you've seen the light. You're
Oh
joining
man,
the light side.
excellent hunting. Turkey, deer. You can go coon hunting out there. They got you get yourself a couple of really good hounds, and like 2 or 3 good hounds, and then go coon hunting at night during the fall seasons. That's a lot of fun. First time I ever went hunting for raccoons was Oklahoma. Actually, the first time I ever went hunting, period, was Oklahoma. Oklahoma was my first real experiences with any type of hunting whatsoever. A lot of really good experiences. A lot of something else they're really good at in Oklahoma is they know how to throw a party. Let's see here. Is that on? Okay, no. This is first.
Was there something you needed? It's remote and has little strategic value. If you're planning some shore leave after this is over, I'd suggest you go to Ryza instead. I can tell you, you're probably flying into a trap. The Tal Shiar invests a great deal of time and effort. That won't be too difficult. You've made a lot of friends. Send out a subspace burst if you need some assistance.
I hope he's making sure that chicken's nice and crisp when he pulls it out. He needs to make sure it's good and crisp before. Make sure it's good and crisp and done before. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Can't you see I'm busy losing all my latinum? Can't you see I'm...
God. Okay, so meet Charva in the Azo system. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back to our ship. Oh yeah, man, excellent hunting. I freaking love it. First time I ever went deer hunting was in Oklahoma. That was a lot of fun. First experience. It was very. I'll say it was very exhilarating. Like you get your heart pumping. That's an excellent car, man. I love that freaking car. The 69, yeah, 69 70s. The Chevelle, man, they made that man. Chevy, that when they made the Chevelle, man, that was a nice freaking car. I'll say that. They knew what the hell they were doing when they made the Chevelle. That thing could haul freaking ass. I had a buddy of mine. He had one of those in Oklahoma. He had 19. I think his was a 70s, 1970 Chevelle. But man, that thing hauled ass. That thing hauled ass. Let's see, Captain. Oh, I got some captain skills to spin, man. Check that out. Okay, let's see. Let's go down to the commander. I think that's what I'm working on right now, commander. Wait a minute. You know what? I'm gonna put 2 here. 1 there. 1 there. And then I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna put 1 in weapon application. Oh, I've already got one weapon amplification. Okay. So let's put one in, I believe that's for hull plating and ablative hull. Yeah. I want to be able to take all three of these because all of them have to do with hull plating and ablative armor. For the that gives you the ablative armor skill perk on your ships. You want the you want any kind of ablative armor that you can put on your ship. You want that. That shit's freaking insane. I freaking love it. Okay, ground skills. Let's see. Weapon criticals, weapon penetrations, armor, health regeneration. You know what? I'm gonna go and bring that up. Let's go ahead and pick a tactical training, target optics, bridge officers in new ground abilities. Okay. Suppressive fire 3. I think I'm going to take suppressive fire 3. I'm going to go back up here to this. I'm going to go up and see if there's any I can take here. Any? No, I don't have. Those look like twin S's. SS. Lightning bolts. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and leave system. Options, navigations, depart system. But yeah, yeah, man. There's a lot of really cool memories I have of Oklahoma. I attended Job Corps for 2 years when I lived in Oklahoma. In Tulsa. It was Tulsa, Oklahoma. Probably some of the best years of my life were lived there because it's the first time I ever experienced any kind of... It was the first time I ever had that many friends. I made so many friends when I was there. It was just me and this group of people that we just we had our stuff that we had to take care of. You know, our business we took care of it at Job Corps, our classes and everything. But during the weekends, me and my friends would go to we'd go out and find out where the parties were, and that's where we'd be at. We'd go to find out where all the fun was, the parties and such, and we'd go there and we'd hang out and go to the parties and shit. And it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I really do miss that. But I'm 45. I can't can't party like I used to anymore, man. I've kind of at my age right now, I've kind of just pump the brakes a little bit. Just put the brakes on a little bit on the partying and the drinking, and occasionally I still drink. I'll still have a few beers here and there occasionally, and I still smoke a little weed. There's still things that I do. I mean, there's still things I still do these days that I used to do a lot of. Man, I used to smoke a lot of fucking weed back in the day. But I just kind of... Okay, yes, we will start a fleet in the Klingon Defense Force and kick some tail. Yes, that would be awesome. Let's go ahead and... Right, map. Aha. That's where I want to go. Yeah, Klingon Defense Force, Romulan Klingon Defense Force. That's what my little brother went with when he first started his Romulan game. His first Romulan captain, he went with the Klingon Defense Force. Because there's just so many really cool ships in the Klingon, in the There's just a lot of... The Klingons have some really nice ships that you can choose from. But yeah, man, no problem. I'm game. Shit. Klingon Defense Force. Start our own fleet. Hell yeah. You get the ball rolling on the fleet now, man. I'm there. Let's see. Oh shit! Stop! Don't hit the sun. Yes, that's my name. Don't wear it out. Okay. RSVP. Continue RSVP. Is that right? I guess. Yeah, that's the right one. Oh man, that orange chicken. I'm gonna have to stop here after a while because my dad's got supper going. He's making orange chicken. He's cooking fried rice, and we're gonna have egg rolls to go with it. So, orange chicken, fried rice, and egg rolls for dinner tonight. Yes, sir. Yeah, I know, man. It's gonna be freaking awesome. But I'm probably gonna back out of the. I'm probably gonna stop the broadcast once. Yeah, I'll probably take this. Will probably have gone for about an hour by then. By the time supper's done,
Captain,
it's all fixed and ready to
detecting
go.
another ship in the system. It's Charva's ship, the IRW Aethra. They're signaling to us that Charva has already beamed over to the listening post, and that you and I should join her.
Alright. But yeah, as soon as... I mean, I'm going to finish this. I'm going to finish my little story here. I'm going to beam over, talk to Jarvis, and then... spot this trap, I guess, is what's going to happen. My guy's going to spot the trap. He's going to freaking finagle his way out of it. Start a fleet in the KDF and kick some tail. Nice. Oh yeah, that's going to be fun. But yeah, once I finish this, I'm probably gonna back out of the broadcast. I'm probably gonna cut the broadcast short so I can have some supper here in a little bit.
We're able to make Charva see reason.
Because I can smell that orange chicken cooking in there. It smells freaking good too. It smells freaking awesome.
I am so glad to hear that you are considering my offer of joining the Tal Shiar. They offer safety and stability to all Romulans. You will not regret the decision.
Tobin and I would like to work more closely with you. But first, I need you to go over some of this data. I need to go over some of this data with you.
I cannot blame you for wanting to do your due diligence. Seeing as you are about to join our ranks, I do not think the Tal Shiar would mind if we took a look at some of the intelligence files used to generate the reports I gave you. Just do not tell any of my superiors that we did this. You do not have clearance yet.
Of course not. Oh man, that does sound good. I freaking love. Dude, you ever gone to one of the Walmarts there in Oklahoma and had their chicken strips that they got in the deli? Like in Altus, Oklahoma, they had the Walmart in Altus. They used to have these chicken strips at the deli. Oh my god, those were fucking bomb freaking chicken strips. Me and my friends would order the chicken strips and the honey mustard dips. Those honey mustard dips. Oh yeah. Especially after we got done smoking a couple of blunts, we'd stop in at Walmart late at night. The deli would still be open, and they would still be cooking those chicken strips.
This cannot be right. It
It appears as if some of the information that was included in the report I gave you does not line up with what is here. Several of the facts have been changed either here or in the report, and the results skew any conclusions that could be drawn. But I thought these recordings don't line up with the report either. What's going on here? Who could have tampered with this evidence?
He still drinks Jägermeister, okay. I still drink Jägermeister. That's good beer, man. That's good freaking beer. I think this lady's starting to question her allegiances with the Tal Shiar now. This bitch thought she was the head of the game. Lady, you let me know when you stop thinking you're ahead of the game. I'm gonna scan this thing here and get this element out of here. It just happens. It just seems to be like it's in the way. So collect that. There we go. Alright, let's go over here and talk to her again.
Has this file been tampered with?
What do you mean?
This is the same story as the others. This evidence doesn't match the report I shared with you. You knew about this, didn't you? That's why you had me look at these files. Did you alter this data to make me look bad? Are you trying to sabotage my career with the Tal Shiar?
I'm not trying to sabotage anything, lady. I'm sorry, Robert. I got like 2-3 different things going on here. Yeah, I know like Jägermeister's a liquor, man. I know it's a spirit. Okay, let's see what this person has to say.
We were sent here by Commander Morris to take you into custody.
That guy, oh my god, that guy is fucking ugly.
And crimes unbefitting
I'm still well, I used to be a big Jack Daniels man, but then
command of your ship, pending the outcome of a court-martial. If you're lucky, that's all that will happen to you for betraying the Tal Shiar.
Okay, if you're done talking, Mr. Ugly Mug, check this out, Robert. I used to be a big Jack Daniels person, but then I kind of switched over to, well, I did. I switched over. I went from being a Jack Daniels person to Jameson. So now I'm a huge Jameson fan. I like Jameson's one of my favorite whiskeys. As far as favorite drinks, I like a good single malt Scotch. I like Scotch. I do drink Scotch. And I mean a good single malt Scotch. So, yeah. I don't drink that cheap swill that a lot of people try to push off on people. It's like, yeah, you got the good shit in the back there. Why don't you pull that out and take this swill and dump it down the sink and pull out the good shit, and we'll have ourselves a drink. Maybe I'll plug this thing. Well, no, I don't need this as a charger. Just drop that. Oh, you're a Crown Royal man when it comes to whiskey. Okay. So you're a Crown Royal. The Crown Royal is a good whiskey. They make a good one. Oh, I knew this was gonna happen. Fucking Romulans, you're not taking me a live ass hat. Did you see that one guy? He was up on the ship. He was up on that one counter like he was gonna. So,
we need to get out of here and return to our ship before the Tal Shiar send.
3 to beam up. I guess she's joining our ranks now. The Tal Shiar, the people she thought she trusted, just tried to waste her ass. You stupid Romulan. Jesus. Boy. Loyalty, yes, it's smooth drinking whiskey. Yes, it is a smooth whiskey. Yeah, I'm either a big I like Scotch, whiskey, and vodka. Those are my three poisons of choice. 3 drinks of choice are anything that's got a good whiskey, like Jameson, a good Scotch, single malt Scotch, or vodka.
That you and Charva are now to
a
be
good smooth vodka.
Enemies of the state. My orders are to apprehend you.
If I drink rum, it's got to be
If you insist, how about a fleet of Tal Shiar warships? Will that convince you to surrender? Think of your crew. Spare them.
Welcome aboard. Is this the Tal Shiar prisoner? This way, please. I'll leave you to it.
every drink Napoleon brandy. Okay, yeah, I love Coca. Yeah, Coca-Cola is a really good drink. I'm a Mountain Dew type of person. Right now they got that. Right now I'm drinking Baja Blast, the Baja Blast Mountain Dew for the summer.
Up to their expectations, and you were the one who steered me wrong, just like Titan has done to you.
Well, you did it to yourself.
Captain, Charva was a close friend, and we couldn't even convince her of our cause. We need to find something substantial to expose the Tal Shiar.
Alright, you might be right.
Charva's alive, but I expect she's going to face a lot of questions from intelligence. If we couldn't change her mind, what'll it take to convince the Romulan people? How do we gather the proof we need? For now, we've done...
Alright, I'm gonna depart system. Because it smells like dinner's getting real close to being done. And I gotta pull that trash out and take it to the kitchen. I gotta empty my trash can and take it to the kitchen, and a whole bunch of stuff I gotta do real quick.
You've done commendable work exposing the duplicitous nature of the Tal Shiar.
Arcane torpedo launcher.
There's still more work to be done in order to actually discover what they've been up to. Time is
Congratulations, Sub-Commander.
Alright. Looks like I'm going to be equipping this Harpang torpedo real quick before I leave. The Harpang torpedo for the Klingon type story is like one of my favorite torpedo launchers to use. That thing's wicked. Didn't slap that in there so I can get some more. Nah, I'm just gonna keep what I've got on. Alright, inventory, assets. Let's go and find that. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and spin my captain skills. Go down here. Spin that one there. Put another one in the ablative. There we go. Okay. And let's go ahead and pick that one. Projectile, critical chance. My torpedo and mine weapons. That one only gives me a 1% chance. That gives me a severity, critical severity, critical chance, severity. I think I'm going to take the severity one, except. Okay. And I'm going to cut it here, man. It's been good talking to you, Robert. I'll catch you later, bud.